Okay. It's been a while since I've done this. Goodness me. I like this spot. Let's see if we can't take a screenshot there. Hello, Henry Bliss, Marcus Chung, Sonic325. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm tired. I'm jet lagged. I am not quite fully rested from the day of travel from yesterday. Alpine Odyssey is back? Maybe. Hello, Duke. We are gonna be... I don't know, what are we working on today? I think I need to continue work on the queue line interior here for the Tristorm, so we might be working on that. Trying to get this all straightened out. Basically set. And then we will... Is there any other interior over in the European section? I think really that queue is it, and then we have this little bit outside the queue line. We still have to somehow get this copied over so the other fountain works. And I think there's still just a little bit of interior work for the bar to do. Don't wanna... I'm beautiful? Well, thank you. Thank you, it's just a name. And hello, Twice Gaming. I'm glad you think it's amazing. Frisky X, hello. So what do you guys want to start work on? I guess the interior Tristorm. I think that'll be an okay little spot to get going here, and we'll see what we can do. Let's see. When do we start the backstage area? The backstage areas, this side and this side will be worked on once we complete the Aztec area. Because then I will be completely burned out working on the actual theme park elements, so it will be kind of a nice break in what we're doing to work on the backstage for a while. If you press T, it switches to a different camera mode. So this is just free flying camera mode that just flies just like any sort of like first person shooter would. You're gonna miss the stream today? Going to 2 parties? Well, you're popular. Look at you. Go do that, I'd say. Alright, some good Planet Coaster music playing. Very relaxing. How was everyone's week while I was away? My vacation was alright. Here goes full of a lot of schoolwork. Well, that sucks. A lot of tests. You went to Kings Island yesterday? Cool. Alright, let's see what is... let's look up some images. Interior. Some interior stuff. You're in the Matrix? Well, did you take the blue or red pill? You should get out of the Matrix, probably. Alright, let's see what we got here. You can make it look like an art gallery. In theory, I guess. Have I seen the Frontier Expo live? No. Alright. Let's see. If we can do this without going all the way through to the exterior wall. See how much room we get. This park is amazing. Will you ever go to Cedar Point? Possibly. I mean, I haven't really gone to a theme park in 10 or so years, so it's been quite a while for me. They're gonna add picnic tables. Yeah, they are. I would like to see more variation in terms of what they actually look like, but dun, 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 dun. And we'll just do this. I think I need to bring these windows over, right? A quick tour? Not at the very moment. I'm just getting started building. But if you stick around long enough, you'll probably be able to receive a tour. Okay, so let's get a large window in here. Hey Nick, how are you? I'm in 10th grade. What? Okay. If you just want a little actual overview, like that, instead of like a full tour, we'll just pan out a little bit. Good morning from Ohio. Well, good morning from Maryland. So this is currently what we got. All right, back down. Hey Diesel Train, how are you? Good afternoon from England. Yeah, where is everyone from? I know I get a lot of European people, a lot of Netherlands and stuff. Let's see, what would make the most sense? California? Netherlands, yep. Yes, Michael, you have identified a fire truck. Florida. Oh, okay. Hope you guys are doing okay. What I do for a living other than YouTube? YouTube's not even close to a living. It's not even really close to a hobby. It's really just a full-time something. It really doesn't do much in terms of monetary value. But my real job is Let's make sure this isn't poking through. My real job is accounting, so I work in the accounting department for a federal contractor. Alright, so we got that. Let's spin this around. Like that. YouTube is just YouTube. Kinda. I mean, it really doesn't pay well. Like, I'd have to get like millions and millions of views to make what I make normally. Well, thanks, Gizmo Tool, for being broken like always. YouTube, the hobby you love to hate. Yeah. It's I mean, I enjoy the community aspects more so than the actual process of doing YouTube. Also, how are you, Colby? Nope, don't remember you. I'm terrible with names and faces, so I really don't remember people all too well. What are we working on? We're finally kind of working on the interior Tri-Storm. Trying to get this kind of organized and looking good. Let's get a pillar. Nope, don't remember you either. Alright, let's do that and copy just one of these up to both sides. Who am I? Oh my god. I'm good. Fiance's dad passed last week, so just hoping to get through it. I'm sorry to hear that. It's never a fun time. My condolences to you guys. Let's see. Don't belittle. Well, I mean, unless your dog really died. I don't know. But I guess I'm sorry your dog died, but whenever someone says something and then another person wants attention, they kind of mimic the same thing and just change the subject matter. So. We're inside the queue line for Tri-Storm. So, we're working on that. Okay, make sure that's not gonna poke through either. The new mod feature where you can press Alt to pause the chat is pretty nice. Oh, that I'm sure is a really nice feature. I know moderating chat is quite the pain for YouTube. so we got this sort of thing over here. I don't like these upper bits. By the way, I've been looking at some new games for the channel, and for some reason this game, what's it called? Let's go over here. For some reason this game is sticking out to me, and I don't know why, but I saw someone playing it the other day, and it looked really cool. They were making almost diorama style stuff with trains. Don't know if you guys would be interested in that. Well, thanks, John. I'm glad you were able to visit for a little bit, at least. Oh yeah, the parking. Yeah, no, we are totally out of the parking now. It's a lot of work here. Let's see. What do I want to do for this upper little space? I mean, I could put two new windows over here. Maybe just go with one. What do you do? I mean, you could watch for a little bit, but we're working on the interior of the TriStorm queue line here, trying to get it all detailed out and fancy. All right, up to the ceiling and then down. Did I buy the spooky pack? No, I did not. I don't plan to use any DLC items in this park. To me, I wanted to have the thing make a... basically, I wanted it to be more vanilla, just so that everyone has a chance to use it and enjoy it, and edit it and change things if that's what they want to do. Okay, let's go in here. I need this. Nope, don't need that. Alright, so grab this. We'll rotate this over. Like so. That's pretty decent, I think. The room looks really nice. Well, thank you. It's the interior of our kind of palace-like structure, so I'm kind of making it gaudy looking a little bit. Or at least trying to. I'm not fine with having to pay for DLC. I mean, that's, if it's good enough, it's totally valuable. It's a value added to the game. Like if water parks were added tomorrow, that's a DLC I'd pay for. But in terms of like custom parts, that's a little tougher for me to swing. Okay, so that is looking all right. Let us. But do what you want, Michael. I am busy working on this. I can't tell you what to build in yours. What do I think of the anniversary update? It'll be nice. I mean, I'm still rather burned out on Planet Coaster. So, it's a little bit harder for me to become excited about things that they're adding. Feels like those queues need railings. Nah. It's my anniversary? What? Rather have DLC for £10-ish than objects that you had to pay £1 each for? Yeah. Packs, large packs of items are always a lot better. My 1-year anniversary playing Planet Coaster? No, I've been playing Planet Coaster for much longer than that. A lot longer than that. I mean, I have over 1,000 hours on this game, so. Okay, that's not sticking through anywhere. That's fine. And then this ring, of course, making it annoying to click on stuff. There we go. That's if you combine the alpha playtime. Oh, I don't think I'm combining the alpha playtime. Just imagine all the pillar pieces he's used. Yeah. I've used so many planks and little wooden pieces such as this, like you know, each one of these little roof tiles being an individual piece. Like the amount of parts that I've laid down can be summed up to be a little high. You want a total part count? No. No. We don't have an hour to sit through. Oh, for all creations? I have no idea. That would be an interesting stat. How was my vacation? It was okay. Not really relaxing. I was stressing about work because I was reading some of my work emails. I have like a few thousand to go through when I get back on Monday. A lot of problems to try and fix for people. But what seems to be less and less time to do it. And when I work late, that makes it harder to make videos. So YouTube is still sadly going to be on a really weird schedule for you guys, as I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, to be honest. I have a lot to do. And it's probably going to be like that all the way through to the end of 2017, and then beginning of 2018 is going to be hectic because that's a new year, and accounting always is hectic on the new year. What would make this game interesting for you again? Well, I mean, it's interesting. It's not that the game I'm tired of necessarily, but I'm just lacking inspiration to build a theme park. I'm not a theme park enthusiast like a lot of people who play Planet Coaster. I'm a building kind of enthusiast. So, or things that look cool enthusiast. I'm gonna raise the roof a little bit. I think it would look better if I did. What car do I drive? I have an 04 Toyota Camry. yes, one of those rooms as a library would be neat. So we'll probably end up doing that. If I consider Jurassic World, it looks interesting. I'll just see how it plays, if I like it or not. But I don't usually get too hyped for games that are based off a movie or go hand in hand with movie releases. I find them to usually be kind of money grabs, a little bit of a shallower experience than, say, Planet Coaster would be, because that's something they wanted to make from the get-go. And then movie kind of video games tend to be more about the money. Yeah, we'll have to add some little decor here in the first room. I mean, really, this is the first room, which I don't know what I'm going to be doing in that either, but we'll figure it out. Here, let's get some molding, I guess. A 1995 Nissan hardbody pickup. Well, that's good. I have literally something that my dad had for years and then gave to me when he got a new car. So I think my Toyota has like 200,000 miles on it because he traveled a lot in it. Chandelier? Yeah, we can look at adding a chandelier. Is the path rising above the stone intentional? Not completely, but there's not much I can do about it. Alright, Sonic, thanks for stopping by, man. Always nice to see you when you're able to come in here. Probably not in that scenario. 4th of July coaster is kind of uninteresting for me. Personally, I mean. Let's see. You're talking about the room where his father's face disappears? A little bit, yeah. At least that's what it makes me think of that. Okay, let's see if we can't get this to kind of wrap around in here. I always like Unity, don't know why I got so much hate. I don't know. I think people were just tired of the same Assassin's Creed formula. I mean, I think Black Flag was probably the best for me. And then after that, I don't know, the worlds just never seemed as big or as open. Technically, I think this is a Danish palace. For me, it's the anime stuff. Get rid of that, and the games are so much better. Yeah. If it was Danish, it'd be built out of Lego, essentially. Let's go over here. I don't know why I wanted this little pattern of like tall pillar to small pillar. Felt clever and used US meters in USA. Well then, it's not a true USA park. My believability has been crushed. It has been ruined. A Lego playground area as a divider. That'd be kind of neat. Like the pattern, even though you have no idea what it is. Yeah, I mean, sometimes patterns and abstract shapes are, you know, you're not really supposed to know exactly what it is, but you just kind of like the repeating elements. As I tilt that one like an idiot. There we go. Okay. Oh, you have no idea what the building is. This is the queue line for our Tri-Storm. So it's this. It's the interior. Excuse me, my girlfriend just bought me a giant Kit Kat bar, so I gotta eat some Kit Kats. Yay! Nom nom. Yeah. Talking about which one? This one? Or this one? Yeah, so. The one on the right? I was probably going to do that to the left, to be honest, because this has the lattice so you can put plants on. It doesn't actually have a building over it. This one over here, I was going to do more pillar work, kind of just holding up this other floor. I mean, we can put flowers and things, but if you want a true garden look, the left one would be, I think, a little bit better. Show you the train? Do you like trains? Train's over here right now. One of them at least. Going by the Aztec area. The other one is somewhere. Back here. Always looks nice back here. So it's really a this view that you get looking across the European section into the other one is really nice. It's one of my favorites. And then of course the view from the biplane is pretty nice as well. Which we might actually do a banner this this stream. If you guys want that, we can add a message through the sky. Would look cool. We've worked on it the past couple of streams. It's a pretty neat thing. There's two variations, so we have the parked and then the flying. Because of course they're going to have different tilts. It's really cool. I especially like the fact that it casts a really accurate shadow of itself onto the ground. So when we are on this section of the park, you'll be able to see the shadow. It'll look pretty neat. Favorite song in the game? Nice. I don't really have a favorite song in the game. I've heard them all too much. To the point to where I don't even hear them anymore. Alright. That's it. I think I need to actually close the park for a bit. Goodbye, the 700 or so people in the park. There we go. So I could rework this path probably, if you guys felt like it was necessary. It would be a little bit of a pain to do, but it has such an awkward requirement to fit through here though, so maybe it's not worth it. Let's see for the rest of this interior. Someone said a painting would look nice here, and it would. So, instead of going to find the piece of art right now, what I'll do is I'll just put a billboard there for later. In fact, it would be cool to... where's the 2 meter? So we'll have a lower section and an upper section, maybe some sort of mural? Put barrel planters everywhere. I mean, that works for pathing. It doesn't necessarily work for queue lines. I don't know if that's spooky pack only. I mean, there's TV panels, which are different than billboards. We'll just do the lower section. So that'll be like a mural or something. Or maybe we should just do the upper section. I have no idea. Or maybe we won't need to do that at all and I can just do molding. Where is it? Throw that in there. And then the question becomes, do I just carry that all the way through to be consistent? Switzerland? Yes. Switzerland, guys. Have you guys ever been to Switzerland? You know. It's not a bad place. I think that's fine. If I add anything else, they're just gonna look too busy. Am I gonna get a pic off the internet and put it on a billboard? Maybe. I'm trying to avoid using billboards so much. Again, I want people to not have to download anything for it. I want it to be as user-friendly to get on and try and load up on your computer, because I have a feeling not many people are going to be able to actually, in the long term, run this map at all. So I think that's okay. Let's add some interior pieces. Pictures from the park, that could be cool. Let's add some interior pieces. I mean, this is kind of a moment where I regret not having the spooky DLC, because they actually have some furniture pieces that, you know, would look pretty nice inside, but, you know, that's behind a paywall, so here I am. Gonna try and think of other things to do. You're an experienced international traveler? That's cool. I've never gone overseas. Put another older model of a biplane on display, like what, hanging from the ceiling or something? The original Wright brothers. Nope, that's not gonna work, I don't think. Some people wanted some vases, though. Or vase, I guess. That's what I should be saying. That's too gaudy. Oh my goodness, these things are huge. The park is amazing, thank you. Oh, look at all the stuff that I can't do. Okay, we'll back up, back up, back up, back up. No, screw it. We're gonna do a table. An antique art gallery, perhaps. Perhaps, but you know, that requires billboards, and I'm avoiding that. So instead, let's grab some wooden pieces to make a table. Use statues, yeah, you could. So for the statues in the game aren't very good in terms of like being like anything close to, say, Michelangelo or Donatello's kind of stuff. So yep, here. Tampa to St. Pete, isn't that right next to each other? I don't know what that is. Oh, she's talking about the airline back there. one is a little bit skinnier. Random chat discussion? Yeah, no, I'm fine with random chat discussions. Takes the pressure off of me to be 100% focused on what you guys are doing. Okay, let's see. Can I get a lamp of some kind on here? And just like that. Over to here. And up to there. And then I need to go, what, scenery, screens. I think this can function as the lamp base. Your husband's watching with you and he says hi. Well, hello, husband. Okay. Let's raise this up just a tad more. And now I need a lampshade for it. Need a lampshade. What the heck do I use for that? Okay. Okay, lampshade. I think there's something that I can use, right? Welcome to the parts of Planet Coaster that are super boring and not really exciting to watch. Making mundane items. It's the hardest part of a Planet Coaster build. Simply finding the part you need to do the effect that you want, especially if it's small details. That can't really be a lampshade. It's a little crooked. If there was like a pointy version and a lot smaller, that would have been funny. Well, maybe if it goes into the wall, maybe no one will notice that it's a hat. Right? I don't know. It looks a little janky. We'll take note of it and come back to see if there's anything else. From the front it looks good, yeah, but from the side it kind of doesn't. Okay, so there's nothing really there. Can we use this as like a base? Hat? No. Bucket? Possible. The handle looks a little weird, but it might be better than the actual, the other item. Here, let's change the color to kind of what you would expect to maybe see there. Is that okay? Well, the light is in there, so let's go to nighttime and see how well it glows through. Really, that might be kind of our best compromise that we could do, to be honest. Though the table looks jakey as all get out. It's like too thick and bulky. So we might need to edit that a little bit. Let's find thinner pieces to use. What'd you miss? We're making a lamp. Olive lamp. I think proper planks would just be a better option. It's just a little bit thinner. Maybe back later? Okay. We'll see you soon, I guess. RCT3 or RTC World? I would say RTC3. But why would you play that when you could just play Planet Coaster? CT0. So you want to play the development team game where you're actually just part of the development team and there's actually no game yet. There we go. I think that's a better table. Whoa, can't even play because your computer can't load YouTube. What do you have? A TI-82 calculator? Jeez. That looks fine, right? So the transition from outside to inside is kind of like that. Looks neat. I'm okay with it. You missed my city skyline. City skyline, sadly that save actually, due to whatever reason that I can't explain, is lost. So that is just gone. Porch with pillars at the entrance would look nice. Like here. Yeah, reason mods. Pretty much exactly right. Okay. Q on the ground could be a porch. I don't know. It could be. I mean, it's a little weird since this is kind of juxtaposed to be at a different angle than everything else. Okay. I guess we need a chandelier in this section, right? That's basically a requirement. Boy, it'd be kind of nice if I had access to these. It's almost as if it was designed to be like this. Whatever. I don't need them. I refuse to buy it. How do I want to do this? What? I was about to say, it's like, that doesn't require the Spooky Pack DLC. It's literally the default game item. Alright. It's not causing anything to stick through too much, is it? Nope. Would an SSD load the park up faster? I have an SSD. Planet Coaster is on my 500 gig SSD. So, in theory, yes, it should load the game up faster. But you guys have seen what it takes to load up mine. Alright, off to the ceiling for you. Yeah, no, it's not even close to done. Red room at the entrance with carpet. Yeah, I mean, like a velvet kind of room would be okay to do, maybe. I'd have to recolor all the walls. Ugh. Boy, doing this work is slow, isn't it? Okay. Brexit jar instead of a swear jar? Alright. Let's get this kind of established. I'm probably just gonna use the same kind of decorations in this first set because they're so close together. If I change the theming between the two too much, it might be a little jarring. So we're gonna kind of keep the same stuff, and then And this room over here, we will, well, I need to raise the roof up because right now it's really short. This one can be a library, and then down here will be something else. Ah, well, you hear that about as much as Trump, so, hey, there you go. What theme is this? This is... I don't know. I'm really just making this up as we go. But we're back in the European section, if that helps. Identify where we are. You like this style of an interior? Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Alright, we got that and that. Come on, let me click on you. Thank you. This, and then big again. Sometimes I wish it was easier to do copy and paste for interiors, just because of how, you know, I mean, they're smaller kind of things. They're not really... There we go. And plus the gizmo is kind of broken on them a lot of the time, so it's pretty hard to use copy and paste on these situations. Alright, let's eat some more Kit Kat bar. Yeah. Alright, this goes over here. Look away from chat in a minute and we're on politics? Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's see. Very strange. It's not letting me click on a lot of things right now. Thought I was on vacation. I just got back from vacation. Let's use this, I think. Okay, so we got that. Let's get this pillar base up here. And same thing on the other side. If it would just let me click the thing I want to click on, please. No? Okay, that's fine too. How about here? No? Dang thing. Alright, there we go. Move this down, forward, over. And then down for a little bit of a base there. Which interior? This is the Tristorm 3's interior that we're working on. We have barely talked about politics, but you don't even have to ask. You can just start talking about anything you want. That's how you change subject. Let's see. Where am I from? I'm from West Virginia, but I'm currently living in Maryland, in DC. I don't know. Scenarios don't interest me a whole lot. But benches, sure. We need more things like them. But, you know, that's a start. Now, the only problem with benches that I foresee is simply that they have to be placed on roads, very similar to, or pathways, very similar to how benches are currently placed, just as seating benches. In which case, that's annoying to do. Just want to find out what the fourth unrevealed ride is? What do you mean, fourth unrevealed ride? Are you talking about Alpine Odyssey? Or, oh, I think you might be talking about the update, I'm sorry. Hey, we have sponsors in chat. I love you guys. I just like seeing the little logo by your names. Y'all look cool. Okay. Frames? What frames? Okay, let's... I'm dropping frames? Oh, well. That's to be expected. I mean, I'm at, what FPS am I at? I think I'm at 25. Between 25 and 30 FPS usually is what we're at. Which isn't too bad for how much stuff we have here. I mean, I would give you a part count, but I mean, over the past couple live streams, we've been working out over here, and you can see there's a lot more detail just around the parking lot itself in terms of shrubs, rocks, and the little things to kind of make everything look a little bit more grounded. So this is a hefty part count increase. Oh, the stream at the game. Well, dang it, you gotta be more specific. What are we working on? One of the interiors for a ride. Well, you shouldn't have renamed the city. That was your first mistake. That extra 8 bits of data just caused it to crash. There you go. Alright, let's see if we can't line up some of these windows a bit. Have we named our flat rides? No. I need to, but I haven't. I haven't had any issues with that on a modern computer in years. Yeah, nah, me neither, really. Do we get crashes? Not often. I mean, you guys have seen my game crash on stream a couple times. That can be a little frustrating. Let's see, any windows on this side? There are. Oh, look at there. How high up is this? Not too high. That is actually barely going across this white line. There we go. Then we need a doorway. You like the barrel vault? Yeah, me too. So that looks good. Going up through there. Let's grab a pillar. Name it the Euro Shuffle. I don't know. Sticking through anywhere? Nope. Good. Exterior still intact, so always good. We might do, like, after I finish this room, we might move on to another little project that needs done. I mean, how long has this been? An hour already, so we're about 1/3 of the way through the stream. Are there windows on the back? There are. How did I make the lamp? It is a light on top of a TV stand with a bucket over it. This just sounds weird to say. You're not really the dictator of my chat, creep. I'm just letting you know. Will we have time-lapse vids again? We'll probably have time-lapses again. but with my work schedule, it's not very easy to do. Okay, let's get this up to here. And then this down. Hello, Coaster Shot. How are you? I'm doing alright. You like the bucket lamp? Yeah, bucket lamp has character. This is the European section. You're good? I'm doing alright. A little tired from jet lag. You know, I'm kind of 3 hours in the future, so I overslept this morning and didn't really get anything done that I wanted to, but, you know, that's sometimes how it goes. Charming little bucket lamp. Yeah, it is. Bucket lamp, best bucket. Like the windows? Yeah, I like them as well. I think the only thing left to do here is to make the door actually look like a door instead of just a hole in the wall. Where did I travel? I went to Phoenix, Arizona. All the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. If you can name that song, go. I feel like the spooky pack is perfect for interiors. Maybe. I wouldn't know. But I can tell you, this bird needs some legs. Bird. Route 66 for the song lyrics. I don't think so. I can... Yes. It's Steve Miller Band. There you go. Good job. But I don't, let's see here. The bird needs legs. Does your biplane have wheels? My biplane does have wheels, thank you. Look at these wheels. They're beautiful. And I can sit on the ground at an angle. Planes don't have landing gear out while flying. Some do, if they're small enough. As if Uthers would leave something off like the wheels, yeah. But I will say our waterfall is looking rather vertical today. It's really nice. Gravity seems to be in full reverse. There we go. My grandchildren may have died from old age by the time you build an Asian section. If that's the case, then I'm probably going to die of old age from sitting for too long, working on Alpine Odyssey. Alright, let's get a door frame built. And then we'll move on to another little project. I think I put these on 2 separate buildings. Okay. Yes, we will be actually doing that today. The plane will get its banner. Probably have to search up a decent font for that. With the Alpine Odyssey logo, you guys know how complicated that logo is? And like how smooth and round it is? Because I don't think you guys realize how much of a pain that would be. Or do you guys just want to watch me suffer through another build process and spend 6 hours on a detail that really doesn't matter? Probably that. You have no idea? You have no idea what the Alpine Odyssey logo looks like? You're telling me to draw this out of art shapes? So next episode, the Mayan restaurant can't wait. I can wait. There's plenty of time to wait. Should leave the plane until like other things are done. I don't know. Well, if everything needs done, does it really matter what gets done first? No. In theory, as long as you're making progress, that's the thing that matters the most. But what if your part crashes then? Then it is a detail worth adding. Hello, Melly Rain. How are you? What kind of beast computer do I have? It's in the About section of my YouTube channel. You can see my specs there. Let's see. it a GTX 1080? Yes. TI? I don't think so. I think I just have the regular one. I'll probably upgrade to that eventually. Too many people use super fiddly details. I mean, I use plenty of super fiddly details. I mean, hand building your own roof tiles shingle by shingle is a super fiddly detail, but the effect is nice. I mean, having an Irish pub. Is this a seasonal park that closes in the winter? No, it has been open for 129 years straight. It all started out as a parking lot where people could just park their cars, and they're like, you know what, if people are parking here, might as well give them something to do. I like your bulkier build styles. Oh, you said bulkier, not detailed. Duh. Yes. And I have a very heavy build style. I'm sorry, I misread that. Open, but no one is allowed. I mean, there were people in there a bit ago. But I think that's it for the front entryway up here to Bucket Lamp, and then this plaza will need to work on. This library will need to be worked on. This down here will have something, heck if I know. So, still a lot of interior work to do, which is annoying. Reminds me of the old Charlie and the Chocolate Family film. Nobody ever goes in and nobody ever comes out. Well, luckily your profile pic is a good Charlie and the Chocolate Factory reference there. You should do a Russian theme. Don't know. I want to test this. I know this is a mistake, but I gotta see if this is able to be copied and pasted yet. Alright, come down here, hit this, and hit play. Nope, still can't do it. I know it's Young Frankenstein, but it's still the same guy, is what I'm getting at. Good. It's not gonna play any music. All right, so let's do a banner, yeah, for our plane. Is that what we were gonna do, right? Persian theme. Yeah, I agree. We still have one theme that we haven't decided on what it is yet. We have currently the European, the Aztec, Mayan, kind of Inca, you could say, themes. We got this section over here that's going to end up being a ancient antiquity, so like Rome, Greek up here. This side over here is going to be Asian, so Japanese, Chinese, Korean, and then back here will be another thing that we haven't decided yet. So this is kind of the one not set in stone. And then we'll also need a water park kind of at the far end as well. Let's ride the roller coaster. It's been a little while. Might have both. Marcus. We will be doing an Asian section. African sounds legit. I don't know if I'll do that one. I mean, I guess I could in theory. I'm just not well versed in their actual building types and stuff. There are still people in the park? I thought I closed it. Shouldn't you guys be leaving? Yes, it is too far in the future to overthink things so far. I mean, like I still need to finish this huge restaurant area. In fact, real quick, I'm gonna change the color or something here because I don't like these yellow bits. I'm gonna change it to something a little bit more neutral. They stand out too much. And so I don't think it looks good. I mean, really, the thing that's taking us the longest here in the Aztec section is this detail work that I'm really bored of doing. Okay, we'll do that and that, and that. I think that one needs to be changed too. Bop, and bop. Okay, go. I think that's all of them. Let's change this. I think that's better. I wonder if we will get new themes too before we get to the unthemed as of yet area. Maybe. Planet Coaster is updating. They are working on stuff, so things might get added as we go through. All right, let's build this banner, right? Alright, what do you guys want this thing to say? Just a big welcome sign? Welcome to Odyssey. Or Alpine Odyssey. You just want that to go across the sky? That would be pretty cool, I think. So what I'm gonna do is make sure we have kind of a flat big surface to do a whole bunch of typesetting on, and then we'll just have to rig it up. Hello from 129 years ago. This plane, I don't know how it hasn't run out of fuel yet. Please help immediately. Why don't you use the customizable flag? Oh my god, Ed. Why did you change your name to Ed? Oh my goodness. Okay. Hold on. Customizable flag. Because it's tiny. This. No, I mean, I wouldn't say it's on the tiny side, but I'm just trying to think of, like... I mean, I could... I'll play an Odyssey, because sometimes you need to come here. It doesn't deload, right? I know it'll look more flaggy, but I did want to avoid using billboards. And I'm going to need to stitch these together to essentially make one big banner. And then I have to make images to go across said banner that overlap. So that'll be an interesting thing. Yes, it's either billboards or a lot of art pieces for text. You're right. I guess we can do some billboards. Let's look at some sort of fonts they use commonly in the sky here. Let's see. The parking lot is on the Steam Workshop. We're not the only ones that ripped off the Greeks. Let's see. Okay, let's start Photoshop, I guess. Does anyone know the banner size for these? Like the image size for this? Because gravity sucks balls, yeah. Hold on, let's Did just moving this break it or something? Okay, no, I turned the screen off. 1920 by 1080. I mean, that does look like a 4x3 kind of monitor. Here, let's where are they even saved at? I forget. Here we go. Unless you're using the wall size ones, it's 1920 by 1080. Okay, cool. For some reason, it's not one of my default ones. Okay, cool. Oh. So what I'm gonna do is don't know, to be honest. I'm trying to think of how to make it so it's see-through. Right? So like people down here see the sky through it. Because they're not usually all solid banners, but I guess we might not have a choice in that matter, so that's fine. Nope, that's not what I want. Let's go into deselect that. Ba, 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 ba. No, that's a lame font there. Let's see. Opacity is rather interesting in Planet Coaster. I'm assuming it doesn't work, right? Like you can't make the flag invisible in other areas. That's a good, nice, readable font from a distance. Comic Sans, I would rather you leave the stream now. As I select a variant by mistake. Nothing too ornate. Yeah, I agree with that. Yes, pure wingdings, so you guys can simply look at the shapes. When impact is just pretty fine. But 550, something like that, I guess. And where the heck? My options. There we go. Let's see. Get this spaced out as wide as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna have to split it across. What is this, game theory? Welcome. I have no clue what color that should be. Can't make it bold. Could make it italic. Put a slash through it. As if it's like you're not welcome anymore. But that's just a theory. Alright, let's black text on a white background. Let's do, hold on. Come on. Please come back to me here. I don't want it to be like this pure white, right? So I'm gonna give it a bit of a texture. Go. So we have this one. Let's just save as. Now where the heck does this thing get saved to? It's what, documents, I think, right? Yes. If you're gonna do that, apply a texture to the font to match. Yes, I probably will. But I just want to test to see what this looks like when I do this. Come on, refresh. I mean, it's pretty small. You mean, guys, I shouldn't do like a white outer glow to the text just to make it more YouTube friendly? With a big red arrow and a big red circle highlighting something just randomly on the screen that's not relevant to the video? No, it's going to be doing it across multiple screens. I need to figure out exactly what the text needs to be. So that's part 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it possible to make it too tall? Now you're introducing me having to split an image in half? Okay, so there is that one. Let's see. Nope, that's too long. What are we welcoming them to? Should just be welcome to Marshall's. Welcome to Kohl's. to that. New file, save as JPEG to the save. Yep, it's cool. Welcome, 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 welcome. Just have it spam welcome across the whole thing. Alright, so we have that. Let's refresh this. Make sure. Welcome, not welcome. Okay, welcome to the side of Nat welcome. File JPEG side of. Let's see. You're live. Dun 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 dun. No, I'm terrible at graphic design. You guys do not want me to make any sort of thing like that. I definitely don't enjoy it either. Welcome to the I feel like these are gonna bug me that the typesetting gets spaced out a bit. So make that green. Make this over here. It's so hard to read. Like, people wouldn't be able to read that. You need binoculars. Welcome to the ride of your life. It was a ride to try and read that, silly. Lower the plane. We could. We'll see about that. I mean, they do fly generally pretty low. Ooh, barely got that to fit on there. Well, the plane is pretty high. Just trying to get the spacing a little bit closer, so the text kind of just stays uniform all the way through. So we have that. Put Alpine Odyssey logo. Yes, I was going to. There we go. I think that looks okay. Definitely an interesting detail. The text should be bigger. It only covers like 50% of the height of the banner. Maybe. Holy cow, you can see it on the other side? Normally they're actually pretty far, like, back there. I'm glad someone actually bothered to go out and spell the whole thing backwards for me in chat. Thank you. Okay, so now for the interesting bit, because I want to try and see if I can't possibly kind of curve it a bit to make it kind of a bit more of a dynamic banner. Thought I was taking a break for a bit. Happy that I'm streaming. Yeah, I went on vacation, so that was the break. And then also, you know, I would like to still take a break completely from Planet Coaster for a while. But, you know, when you just start losing subscribers because you didn't upload Planet Coaster in a week, you tend to have second thoughts on that decision. Yeah, me too. There we go. Now it has a nice curve to it. I think that looks better, right? Because he's kind of mid-turn, or coming out of a turn. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Alright, cable. You're gonna condense it for me now? Banned you all for awful jokes. Starting a new trend, Uthers, after you put a car park, everyone does it. I mean, I would say I got my idea for a car park from Cleve TV. He is a streamer on Twitch. I mean, his was really basic, but I like the concept of doing that, so I kind of told him, I was like, you know, I'm gonna have to do this now. And say go for it, so. That's how it all got started, to make a car park. Curve on it makes it much more believable. Yeah, I think so too. You got a cold, man? Shouldn't you be like in bed or something then? Oh, but that's a little bit harder. We bought a parking lot starring Uthris. 10 out of 10 movie 2017. Pretty much. I don't have a favorite flat ride. Actually, me personally, I don't enjoy flat rides. Like going on them. Find them to be rather uninteresting, or they make motion sickness far too easy. Okay, let's do that. Got any cool Atlanta themed ideas for the new water coaster? If you want to try it out, nope. I have no ideas for anything new. Am I gonna have to move the plane? Because it's a little weird that the plane is not going where the banner is going. I think I do. Let me grab the piece in here. There we go. Yeah, you think it's easier, but with the gizmo tool the way it is, it's kind of not. Alright, so the plane needs to go out that way. The plane probably should rotate that way a bit too, and off it goes. What are we building today? Well, we worked on the banner. We worked on the interior a lot. For a ride. Other than that, I've just been working on this for a little while. I didn't miss a whole lot besides us completing the banner. I don't think. I don't know how long you've been gone. Yes, we truly need intelligent. If I could say the word intelligent, I would agree with you, but apparently I can't. So therefore, I am forced to say the gizmo is perfectly fine at the very moment. Yeah, that. A ride to go down forever called YouTube revenue. Actually, I will say, with sponsors, my revenue has stayed okay in terms of everything, just because I didn't make any money from YouTube. So if you guys want to support the channel, sponsorships are the way to do it. So you can sponsor me in the little box above chat there. And much appreciated. If you do, you also get access to our little emote, the Nat emote, and more when we get more sponsors. Yes, that one. That one right there. I still need ideas for emotes because I only have that one right now. Banner looks really good, thank you. I can probably just use this piece, I don't know why I'm trying to introduce a third piece when it's not necessary. From afar, it looks like a box of fries. What does? Should I just make a giant American flag that they pull along to? A part count emote for every time everyone asks for a part count. And just be like text exploding. Part count. Ugh. It does look a little bit like a box of fries. Scones emote? No. I still don't even know what those look like. So I couldn't make that even if I wanted to. And just make a scones emote? Question mark. With like a, actually find a Google image of it and make it just a silhouette. Almost like guess that Pokemon, but it's just a picture of a scone. Okay. Yeah, I think that is effective for our banner. I hope you guys think it looks nice. Only problem is trying to fit this thing back inside. I think I have to bring out the roof tile again. So make it a 1 meter grid, and then I can shove this back into the engine compartment, like so. So it remains a building. How much easier is that instead of using a few hundred basic shapes? I will say it is definitely a lot easier, but I think the basic shapes would have had a character that you can't get otherwise. Like, you know, like we could have done that for this sign in here for Whirlwind, but having like this text has a certain charm to it. But yes, totally a time saver. I would have saved probably an hour of labor or two trying to get that all set up. You like the 3D effect? So like it actually like rippling through the... Or you're talking about the other one? Because this does move in the air a bit, right? Can I see the interior of the red? Yeah, let me show you what we worked on today. So we just worked on these two initial rooms, getting them kind of set up and established. We have another hour or so for the stream, so is there anything else you guys want me to work on? I could work more along the parking lot area, continuing to add detail that we have been along the roads, you know, the rocks and shrubs. We finished this little overpass section here. It's definitely cool to see the banner up there, like just from the parking lot. Rome. And someone said they wanted it lowered, so I can lower it to about that. But I didn't want to lose the shadow of the plane, so we could move it like that. I had to turn on the banners again. Joy. Is there a hotkey to turn items on and off? But you can duplicate them. Actually, you can duplicate it once, but if you duplicate again, they will be off. Filling out those green signs on the roads. I don't have any names for those yet. Hold on. I'm gonna grab this thing, go to camera mode. We're not gonna do not city, not Phil. We'll do the backstage areas after we're done with the Aztec area. At least the exterior of the Aztec area. The time it's gonna take me to do the interior of the log flume ride is probably gonna be a little silly. Nat to the future. Yeah, nat to the future indeed. Here, I am going to take a screenshot of this because this looks good. Work on the second Aztec flat ride. I'm talking about this one here. The overpowerful. Don't know. Yeah, the update will be nice with the staff rooms. because we'll actually have a spot for them. When you took that screenshot, how far does the park boundary go back that way? The park boundary ends right here. So we're right over the corner of the boundary. I'm gonna see how much room we have not used. There's a lot. Yeah, there's staff rooms in the update. They go there to rest and stuff. I usually build the interiors first, then the exterior around it, so everything fits. Yeah, I mean that's a way to do it. There's no harm in doing that. I usually do like a shell technique, so I build the exterior shell, get everything good, and then I look and see at the interior and see what fits inside of it. So you can see we have this exterior, we have parts clipping through, and then I use a buffer of items to make a new interior wall and detail them out. It's kind of the same thing, just the opposite. Sup benches emote. Operation span picnic tables. So the problem with the picnic tables, I have a feeling, is like, for example, the picnic tables could all be used here, right? We could have all this be picnic tables and look really nice with these chairs and things. But the picnic tables probably had to be put on a path. And none of that is pathing. The pathing is only through this section. So this I would have to turn into a plaza of some kind, like a proper one, and that's a big pain. But we'll see. You never know. Let me close Photoshop, because I doubt having Photoshop open at the same time as Planet Coaster would be ideal. Yes, it would totally be worth it. So yeah, I just want a better plaza tool. Something more of a, like, for example, what I would like them to see is some sort of tool that, like, for example, we'd make a path. I'm just gonna make an arbitrary shape real quick. Like, if I do this, there should be a tool that lets you take this shape and just fill the center. And it would take all these vertices and just merge them and keep the outside line. I think that would be a solution for plazas. Someone call Frontier. Because, I mean, these are just splines. In theory, they could just stitch the splines together in almost like a bucket tool kind of fill shape function. But, you know, we'll see. It would be complicated, like, for example, well, actually, no, it wouldn't be complicated. Like, it would be able to recognize this, for example, could be filled in. But if I clicked here, it would try and fill in all of this, which would be a little weird. Is that a sundial? Yes, it's a working sundial. You're gonna see. I can go through. It's 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock. And then 4 o'clock. And then we kind of lose the sun behind the mountains. So the sundial stops working at 4 o'clock. I should add some lights to the plane, shouldn't I? Some, like, wing lights, right? Does that need to be a thing? We're just doing minor details here and there throughout the park that needs to get done. You gotta go? Well, thanks for stopping by. Is the plane flying itself? It is. What did we put on the banner? Welcome to the ride of your life, Alpine Odyssey. You know, I don't think old planes had lights on them like that. So I think it's fine. They need to add a better solution for guests. Well, I mean, like, I'm adding my own solutions. So mine are coming out of the metro station. Eventually, this will be like a functional train stop and stuff. Within the next 20 years, I might get to it. But, like, the whole guest coming out of a whole thing kind of leaves it up to you. I agree that I think the guests should probably use my parking lot. Yeah, still fast forwarding because why not? All right. Let's work on this exterior spot for a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna ride the train. It's probably my favorite thing to ride right now is the train coming up through these areas. Yes, we have an ice cream truck. Ice cream truck is life. I could, in theory, decrease the number of cars. But I don't know why you would. I like the 3 cars. All right, let's work on this like I said I wanted to. Pause the game so I can stop listening to the train idling. It's really one of the most annoying sounds in the game for me. They're quite loud. Coaster is one of my favorites. Oh, well, thank you. I like it. I like the blue sheep and all the fun stuff there. Hopefully we'll get some more cool coasters as the park progresses. And then I guess since they're adding that water park coaster, we can put that one in the water park, in theory. Why not? Why not just keep adding really long projects that take hours and days and months to make Uthris? That sounds like a plan. You know, I think... would it be better to... use this again? I'm finally back to your streams. I've missed them so much. So hello. Use topiary. Well, this has a combination effect. So like I put both of them kind of together. Shrink the grid size down a bit. Any thoughts on my next park when this one is done? When this one is done, I'm not making a park. Yes. As far as I'm aware, you can change the size of your train. You can also add new cars if you want to. I bet you won't read this out of 10 times. Well, there you go. Easy enough. When chat's going slow and I'm not really doing anything too stressful, it's pretty easy to read chat. And we're working on the Aztec area recently. There's still stuff here that I need to finish. Sadly. And plus I've been on vacation, so nothing has been worked on until today. For the past week or so. Wow. You wanted to make a dark ride like the Hogwarts Express at Orlando? Well, good luck on that. Sounds cool. How was my vacation? Stressful. I didn't get enough rest, and I was worried about work since I was gone for a week. Sucks when you're important at work. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'd rather work on YouTube stuff for you guys and actually have fun at my job. But it seems like YouTube is not my job yet, so therefore I have to actually pay the bills. Avoid PewDiePie streams? Well, PewDiePie, I'm sure by now just has it on sponsor only. That'd be the only way to make his chat even remotely readable. I know people wanted this to be like some sort of porch area, but I just don't know how that would work on this thing. I don't think the building is designed to have a porch like that. I mean, we have porches over here, which are kind of more integrated into the building shape, so this is really weird on this side. So we might have to just do some sort of gardening kind of framework. I think that'll be just fine. I'm telling you, things are not working the way they used to. Like for example, even if I try and hopefully pay attention as much as possible to chat and hopefully entertain you guys and talk to you guys because I enjoy that. But if I had 10,000 people in my chat trying to get my attention all at once, I would switch it to sponsor only in a heartbeat, because it's just not doable. Next project, recreate all of Diagon Alley. Good luck on that. Sounds fun. Our next project after Alpine Odyssey is going to be a recreation, which hopefully you guys will enjoy. No, I don't have the spooky pack. We get all the attention when it's 60 people, but these 60 will be the ones who are there when you can't give attention anymore. I know. You guys are awesome. I'm sure a lot of people are busy again with school and and things, so. I'm a butt that hates spending money on a hard-working developer. That's not why I don't want the spooky pack. Recreating Alpine Odyssey. Yes. Next project is Alpine Odyssey, the model, and basically I'm going to take some insulation foam and hot wire and some hot glue, and we're going to be hand making all Alpine Odyssey as a scale model. Let me tell you. Thanks, Tom. Model trains too, yeah. In fact, my channel is going to be completely changing to just model train making all the time. No, I mean, like, Frontier can charge for anything they want. If they put work into it, they should get paid. I have no qualm paying for a DLC. Here, I can show you guys what we want, what I'll be making. I wanted to do this since Planet Coaster came out. Oh, don't do that. Does this look familiar for anyone? Yeah. I think this would be fun. Yep, all a Stormwind. Huh. 3 years in the game, that's all. It'll be like the Air Temple. So it's just for looks and my enjoyment, I think. Wide pride? What? Okay. Oh, okay. We are now entering the Uthers has been streaming too long and then chat kind of implodes moments. Chat wants you to play Medieval Engineers? No, not right now. I have a lot to try and do for the week of videos before Medieval Engineers can be played again. What time is it for me? It is 2:05 p.m. Yeah, I did finish the banner. It's up there. The banner is done. I still really like the slight curve. Alright, go back over here. Looks nice, thank you. Yeah, Foliage is an important space filler, or detail that always looks nice without a crazy amount of effort. There we go. I am American. I live in Washington, D.C. This rotated around. You had a transfer flight there once, like in DCA or Baltimore, Washington International, because that. We have two airports. DCA has a runway about the size of an aircraft carrier, so it's not something that people enjoy landing at. Planet Coaster just fits your computer. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's shit. Maybe you should sue them. Planet Coaster gives you a headache sometimes. Yeah, me too. Chicago? That probably sounds a little bit more correct. Your computer is on a black screen and cannot turn back on. Well, shit. Looks like you were hacked there, buckaroo. I don't know. I can't help you at all with that. Best of luck to you, though. Because that's real shitty. I'm sorry. Nicer PC. Any recommendations? I get my PCs from iBuyPower.com because I'm too lazy to build my own. And they build it for you. So I'd recommend checking that place out. But I did that, Christoph. I did that so well. I literally just sat there, was like, what is the one PC that can actually handle Alpine Odyssey in my head? Oh, well, it's gonna be a custom PC. And so off we go. To custom PC land I went. Yes, it is. Yeah, but you're a YouTuber, it's different? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I've always had a custom PC, so. What do you guys think of that for the entrance? Does that look interesting? I think that looks okay. No clue what to do now. Well, am I sick of this game? Yeah. I mean, that's not surprising anyone. I mean, I've been working on this park for 6 months. I'm a little tired. Let's see. Nice bathrooms, thank you. Golden sinks all the way. Alright, well, tell you what. I think I am actually going to be ending the stream here in a second. So if you guys have any last minute ideas, suggestions, comments, questions for me, go ahead and do that now. Until then, I'm just going to be floating around, taking in my beautiful park that you guys have worked hard alongside me here with all your suggestions and feedback and everything. It's just as much your guys' as it is mine. A bay? Like you want me to make a bay? Or are you saying buy in a cutesy way? I'm not quite sure. Welcome to the ride of your life, Alpine Odyssey. Wow. How many hours have we spent in this park? Too many. The seaside area would be cool. It would be if the map actually let me go down to the water's edge. Otherwise, there's no way to really make a seaside without it looking weird. When will you start with the log flume? No idea. Like I have to build this restaurant. I have this flat ride to do. I have these buildings to do. There's probably going to be more stuff along here. You mean by the lake? Maybe. We'll see. No clue what's going to go along the lake as we go. You burn out on Alpine Odyssey or Planet Coaster in the Sun? Probably just Alpine Odyssey. Like if I went back and just did a build series again, where I just kind of built coaster stations for the Steam Workshop for a while, that'd probably be fine. I probably wouldn't have too much of a qualm doing that, because coaster stations are pretty enjoyable to do. They're generally just one-off buildings that look neat and then have a transfer track kind of addition onto it. Take your time and don't force it. Maybe. Well, we'll find out. Really, I need to just get through the Aztec area. I'm not enjoying working on the Aztec area. Mainly due to all the little details. So like, it's all these sculptural elements and colors and things, and I'm not great at color theory anyways. So, I'm not a big fan of the way it looks. I mean, I think it looks fine as a whole, but whenever I go up to each individual piece, I'm like, eh. You really enjoy my other videos? Well, thank you. And when you say most subs, I kind of disagree. I mean, like, my other videos get not even a quarter the views that Planet Coaster gets. So, in terms of numbers, that's not really supporting that other people watch my stuff. I'm not going for a completely ruined look, so the first part is going to be ruined-esque. And then it goes back into more of that's prime, and then to the other side of the pyramid's going to go back to ruin. So it's kind of walking through. At least that's what I was trying to do. Oh, I look at view counts, because it's basically voting for what people want to see. Same thing with likes and dislikes, and it's very much the feedback, because otherwise someone just commenting, I like your video, as much as I love those comments, isn't really feedback. We might. We'll see. I mean, again, I'm really busy with work, so sadly, I don't even know how much time I have otherwise to do anything else. Stretch a little bit. Alright, so thank you guys so much for coming out for the live stream. We're going to be trying to get back on schedule a little bit. So, if you guys enjoy this stuff, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, of course. Sponsor the channel if you want as well. That helps out immensely. It really encourages me to keep working on things. And until then, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you next week.